I think I'm just gonna exclude that actually. Uh, as you can see, I have not drawn in a bit, so I'm feeling, at least not digitally in a while. So I'm a little rusty. I did do a sketch, uh, for the boyfriend, but it's not the same. Bring that up here. I feel like I've done this scarf very wrong in how it drapes now that I really look at it, but I'm just gonna let it be wrong. Drawing fabric, yeah. There comes a time when you just have to let your art be wrong and not worry too much about it. Draw his cheek from the back. Okay, there it goes. My computer is not wanting to behave appropriately when it comes to fucking Psy. Has anyone seen the new version of the Ghost in the Shell anime? The one that just came out where it's like more closely based on the manga? I'm honestly really eager to see how that turns out. Actually, let's look at what Tompkins has going on. I know zilch about animes. Um, it's coolest, one of the OG cyberpunk animes. And it's one of the influences on the Matrix, like the original movie Matrix. like you could watch the original movie from the 90s, which actually was it from the 90s or was it like late 80s? Fuck. I do know that it's free on YouTube right now. It's free on YouTube right now, so you can watch the original, like the very first OVA slash movie. Goes to above. Let's see, what would we do without YouTubes? Same thing we always do, I guess. Go to, like, the miscellaneous websites online and find it for free. Like, there's gotta be someone who's probably, like, put it out to Daily Motion. I'm not kidding. And we're just gonna have, like, a bloody smear up here. Because I don't feel like drawing everything in detail. Can I please have one of your feathers for a hat? Please. You may have 1 unit of feather, but that is it. See, they stop at the hip, so we'll do those. Do these ones, and then these ones. Now, I've already got one sketch done, like, traced over, and that's, you know, spoilers for some of these, things coming up in the game. If you don't want to be spoiled for what's going on in Aeternum, you may want to, like, look away. Oh, I have that set so fucking huge. No wonder it's, like, being weird and wonky. A werewolf or a vampire? It depends. Like, are we talking the vampires that can just, like, shapeshift themselves no matter what, or are we just stuck in the one form? What's happened in the back of the picture? Like, oh, back in here? Oh, don't worry, he just, spilled a little jam from a gunshot to his face. One form? Ah, shit. And for the werewolf, are we sticking to, like, they only transform, like, once a month? With the full moon kind of rule as well? Okay, just for that alone, vampire then. I wanna fly. Okay, so you could okay. Whenever you want, but you're forced to do it during the full moon. Yeah, I'm still gonna vote for the vampire though, cause like the flight thing is what gets me. See, always team werewolf. My friend was at a market in London. She saw a werewolf anthology book from the 80s. She sent it to me. I'm doing something right. Oh, that's genuinely very sweet that they saw that went. You know what? Raven would fucking love this shit. She needs that. Yes. I'd say I would rather be a werewolf because I don't want to have to give people hickeys for all eternity. I mean, I wouldn't give them hickeys. All you'd really have to do is go like rob a blood bank or something, or like start working at miscellaneous donation centers across the country, and then boom. Let's see, it got slooped onto the werewolf shelf. Hell yeah. See, depending on how fancy you are, some franchises have blood farming factories, or you can eat cows. True, true, because even like old legends, like they could, before vampires were what we recognize them as today, they could feed off of animals too. Would you rather your boyfriend be a werewolf or a vampire? Hmm. Imagine the shedding. I mean, I'd comb him, or at least help comb him anyway. I have been sent something on Discord and I am curious. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. It's some kind of like cozy gameplay I got sent from a friend. Let's see, no shedding, but you can wash him like a car. Get the hose. Oh dear. Huh. Honestly, he might like being the werewolf more, getting to like shift between forms. I would rather have a werewolf girlfriend. That is fair fast. Selection, dilate by a pixel. Cuddly, and I can get kisses. Both the dog and the humankind. That's a symmetry roller. There we go. Oh, whoops. I gotta continue them lines onward. There we go. I don't think I'm getting the perspective right, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be. Not, it doesn't need to be perfect. Whoop. Nope, that's not what I said to do. Not what I said to do. Let's see. Uh, I had already answered this one in Fuega's stream before. I would still rather wake up on the passenger jet. Cause on a submarine, I have no fucking clue what I'm doing, where I'm going. At least with a passenger jet, I can see where the fuck I'm going, even if it's straight to the fucking ground. Do you RP as your character on Steam? Oh, what, as a bird? I mean, in most places where I'm using this handle, I'm like, hey, I'm just a bird on the internet. How you doing? The bird thing is a gag, but I will, like, say things to him. Let's say stream, sorry. Oh. What, like, roleplay as a doofy ass bird? I mean, I am a fucking doofy ass bird. Like, the reason I picked the seagull is because in a conversation with a friend, like, it was with two friends. We were all talking together, and, uh, I got distracted by something and started doing a drawing about it. And one of my friends is like, you fucking googly-eyed, easily distracted oh, not googly-eyed, fuck. It was like, you easily distracted seagull. And I'm like, you know what, that's perfect. Which then proceeded to distract me from what I was drawing on to do a version of myself as a seagull. And then it, like, fucking stuck. It had this ugly-ass attempt at, like, a little wig. It looked like a really shitty toupee, so I just scrapped that. And I took that personally. Yes, they made a self-fulfilling prophecy and I became Borb. Oh yeah, I forgot about the pocket watch. Mm, that'll be as good as that gets for right now. Like the kid from Jimmy Neutron. Uh, fuck if I know. I haven't watched Jimmy Neutron in fucking years. Whoop, that's not what I wanted. Can actually turn that off and get that on. Turn that off because that's a bit in the way. Oh, that's right, because I was putting off the, I remembered, I was putting off the demo re-upload slash update because I hadn't done one of the CGs for it. Turn that off. A demo? Yes, the HMS Aeternum has a demo because the game ended up far larger than I anticipated. At least as a concept. Oh, night fast, sweet dreams. See you again sometime. Get this angle adjusted. He got on a mitten. And then, right. I made them so like they were loose, even though they probably shouldn't be, but we're aiming for what gets shit done fastest right now. Especially since this part of him is gonna be in like shadow. So I'm not too terribly concerned. Oh, right, they're in full mittens. Shit. So this wouldn't even be right. I will do that, though, to imply that it's, like, got some finger separation going on here. Put my sleeve down to my wrist. Be like constantly redrawing the line. Just get him in the fetal position. He's not having a very good time, Mr. Stark. Actually, that's enough of it that I should probably, like, raise that to here. Nope, not him. So it's more of a wah, 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 and then a wah, wah. Man, my jaw feels weird. Go to 5. Don't know if this is actually gonna be accurate, but at the moment I do not give a flying fuck. Cause this is get it done mode. And I'm not gonna bother doing like a lot of detail because it's just gonna be like in shadow. Because I'm not aiming to make it like super, super detailed, you know? Whoop! Right, that was selected. I'm so glad you can't see what the folders are named. Even though, like, if you already know what goes on in the game and who the characters are, you already know what's happening. Yes, it's a horror game about being stuck on a ship and being ultimately powerless to stop your crewmates from dying. Haha. I mean, the folder names. I mean, they're not spoopy, it's just character name then death. So if you've already seen me work on this project before, then it's like, I know exactly what's going to happen. Well, that sounds scary. I mean, yeah, I'm basically drawing like very simplified corpses here. Surprised we haven't gotten more horror set on boats. Yeah, the only one I can really think of is like Resident Evil 7, technically. Uh, fucking Night Cry, for as much horror as you want to call that. Um, The Man of Medan, that horror game. Okay, there's Layers of Fear too, yeah. Like, there's plenty of water slash nautical themed horror, but not as many on boats as you would think. Try to bring it out a little more. Really define that bump. Maybe that's kind of softening it. That's kind of a little closer to it. it it's kind of sharp. Not fully, but it's got the double bump. Just do that.
Pat, pat, pat.
I have received head pats! Thank you. And I completely janked that up. And he gets a few right there. I can hear the bugs. They do they do much of a noise. We're just gonna do that. Right, because she's in the cloak thing even down here. I don't even know if that's appropriately scaled, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I forgot. These all use. So I can just make sure the lines are perfect. Yeehaw! That's a tomorrow problem, yeah. Oh, too far. I don't know if that's even accurate, but I don't care. The perspective's off. Again, this is speedrun hours. Mm. Fuck, I feel so unreasonably tired. think I hated both of those, so I just didn't go with either of them. Yeah, here we go. This is the one. This one has a little bit better perspective because I made like a reference in easy pose to try to get the perspective right. I'm not bothering with the actual details of her face, just purely because it's not meant to be important in this scene. Her eyes would be roughly here. No. More like here. I'm debating whether or not I want to drink. Because, like, I got a Monster Energy drink. I have been drinking them a little more as of late because I haven't been enjoying them for after work. And I have one with me right now that's, it's passion fruit. But I don't know whether to just suffer through the tired at the moment and just have it tomorrow when I wake up. Because, like, there's no, as far as I can tell, there's no caffeine in here. Yeah, oh wait, no, it does have caffeine in it. I'm fucking stupid. Although I think it's more like the vitamins in it that are what gives me some energy. Just purely because I don't see how much caffeine is supposed to be in it from all sources. 150. Oh, wait, no, there it is. Fuck, I'm blind. 150 milligrams per can. I think it's like the vitamins in it that gives me energy because I. I can drink coffee and have about the same amount of caffeine in it for like the big cups I usually drink. And I won't get. It doesn't make me feel more awake, is the point I'm trying to say. Usually. Then again, it could just be a placebo effect. I don't know. Fuck it. Just because it's passion fruit and it tastes good. Plus, it's zero sugar, so it's not gonna be bad for me aside from the acid on my teeth. I'm also craving like sweets, so I need something to mitigate that. I'm gonna turn my fucking heating pad on too while we're at it. So let's delete that. Do that. This is The Flow of Time by Sledge. Not that anyone asked, I just wanted to mention. Because I do like it. It's a very pretty song. Okay, so she's got one hand over the other. Let's work on the hands and then worry about... The music is quite faint now that I think about it. Uh, let me raise it up a little bit. How's that? Most of the music I play is really loud. Or at least like tonally is. Like all the EDM shit. Um, Also, I think all the mosquitoes at work have just been eating me up. Hey, shit, what was that? Typical, and I can't fucking reach it where it landed. Ow. Mosquitoes have been eating me. Pardon. No, there's one here. One here. One at the underbust. Fuck damn it. hit the stupid Windows key again. I heard what sounded like a mosquito a few days ago, zapped it with the wasp spray. Good. They need to fucking die. They're nothing but fucking parasites. And I keep hearing some folks go, but they're an important pollinator. Oh, but there's literally like 3 species of mosquito, I think, that eat human blood. The rest are fine. Those can stay, I think. I'm tired. But point is, like, if they're gonna be a disease vector, whether they mean to be or not, are they though? I mean, yeah, mosquitoes are a pollinator, at least the males are. Got my bumblebees for that. Well, the thing is, like, there are many different kinds of pollinators, is the thing. Like, yeah, there's the fucking mosquitoes, but like they aren't the only ones. We got butterflies, we got different species of fly because regular old flies are also pollinators too. Um there are some species of moth. And then there's just animals in general rubbing up against different flora, which does also work. Mosquitoes are the most deadly animal on the planet. This is very true. They are. Because they've killed more people and animals per capita than any other. Because they are so fucking dangerous. Fuck mosquitoes. All my homies hate mosquitoes. Straight to hell. All the way down to the boiler room. Sorry, a little distracted by a hangnail. It was bugging the fuck out of me. So I had to clip it off. Hey, hi, howdy, hello, how's things going? Hey, darling, welcome in, I hope you're doing well. I got done playing games and I didn't want to end stream just yet, so I pulled up working on art for the game. Okay, so yeah, I'm missing his little nose bump. Five. Actually, let's swap back to the ruler for a second. Just to have some actually straight lines for reference. Let's see. Ooh, nice. I'll be heading out to the airport soon. Flight is a little before midnight over here in the west. My parents said hello. Oh, they say hello. Hi! Hope y'all are doing well too. And may you all have safe travels, my dear. I'm looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Turn off the perspective roller and go back to this for a bit. Selection, dilate that a little bit. Hey, nice, hun. The looks right now, the art, I mean, oh yes, it's intended to. It's bad end art. I wanted to add one just for shits and giggles to the demo, which would also carry over to the main game as well. Damn, I'm getting spoiled. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Stuff happening on a boat. Yes. I still need to do like a reference image for this though. See, anyway, I'm gonna sign off for now. Have a great night, and I'll keep you updated. Okay, darling. Mwah. Love you. And talk to you whenever you can message me back. All the borb rolling. My eyeball itches. I need to move these. Sorry, I'm checking my email really quick. Uh, I really need to redo the demo and actually get it done though. Because I have, like, with the times I have been able to work on the game, I have greatly enjoyed it. Oh, fuck. Oh, snap! It's Nova coming in with the raid! How you doing? Yes, yes, you've caught me doing art! Oh, shit. Not the fairy shake! Why are we shaking the fairies? They've only got so much pixie dust! We're getting bombed! Yes, all the bombings with fairies that are now extremely stressed out. Doing great. Died to pirates, but nothing too unusual. Ah, I see, I see. Many such cases. Many such cases. I'll just make the folder preemptively. Uh... Main screen. Main screen. Fuck it. We live with typos here. And then... But to mix them together. So I'll do these two first. What kind of art are you making? I am working on the CGs finally for my game HMS Aeternum. Because I wanted to at least get some of them done, or at least in a state where they'll make good placeholders in the game file. Because I literally haven't touched it in maybe 2 months now. I want to say. Actually, I can open up the where the file is and look and double check for sure. Okay, a little over a month. I haven't touched it in a little over a month, so like a month and a half. It's been a while. But I'm taking the thumbnails, I've blown them up to the size of like how large I want it to be. And just going from there. Let's see, we making games, you dang right, Raven. Uh I'm just gonna call it that. Is this the second one? Um this Aeternum would be my, let's see, one, two. This would be my fourth game. Technically fifth if we want to count the first time I made summoning. But I don't really want to count that one. Did you release any of the previous ones? I am out of date. Yes, they are all released. Hang on. Let me get my page. My page. Everything I have released, that I've produced and released, is put there. I should spread them around. I think I know people who would want to try them. Yeah. Like, I'm still ecstatic for when Manly played Babysitting is Murder earlier this year. Like, was not anticipating that. I get the feeling that due to just, like, the sheer volume of backlog when it comes to RPG Maker, I get the feeling more of my games will eventually get played, but it's just down the pipeline for a lot of folks, which that's fine. The basing one looks fun. Yeah. And I've had people compliment that one. Yes. But someone complimented summoning by saying that it's like it reminded them of Clock Tower, and I'm like, That's the biggest compliment you could give me. Thank you. I was so happy. I don't know why I kept drawing the mitts in the thumbnails as like if they're like tridactyl when it's like no, that's just like one solid fucking mitt. Yeah, I was ecstatic. So I think when it comes to other people playing my games, it's less a matter of if, but more when. At least if they found them interesting enough to want to download them anyway. Uh, I guess it's fine if I do that as a little bit extra. Shit. Uh, there we go. So we need to raise that up and back. I think I made her head too big. But that's okay. That's what moving it up is gonna be for. And now it looks a little more proper. Wait. It's more of like a cloak in the back, honestly. We'll just do that as like a semblance of like shape underneath. Like her arms coming forward. Gotta get Steed over here. Get some little sprigs of his hair sticking out there. I will say, when it comes to like people playing my games, I do check YouTube and other sites every so often. I'll like Google myself and the games just to see if like anyone has done anything on them. Because one, depending on what I see in their gameplay, I can tell which version they're playing and be like, ah, shit, I can discount most of what I see here because they're playing an older version. But if I can tell that they're playing the newest version, I can lock in and pay attention and then see if they've like got any hiccups anywhere. Because I still think it's very important to watch how people play the games and see how well they do. Because that's really the only way I'm going to get any kind of feedback, I guess, when it comes to what I've made. Because not many people will, leave feedback on itch or anywhere really for creative work. And that's something I already made peace with like a long ass fucking time ago. But it can be a little frustrating when it's like you don't know what's wrong with your game until someone tells you, "Hey, I found a bug." And that bug will have been there for, in one example, like for 2 months because no one but that one person brought it up. See, I spanned the games to a few people. Oh, thank you, Raven. Hopefully they enjoy them. And if they find any bugs, I insist that they tell me. Shit, wrong button. Yeah, no wonder it's not actually like taking anything away. I will add an addendum about bugs, yes. Except for like Aeternum, I have done my best to squash the bugs that are in all of my games. But again, there might be like a couple left I just haven't found. I don't know. Let's make these two a little further apart, just to fix the balance a bit. Is that the right one? Whatever. I do. I do love doing some art. I have I have genuinely missed working on my games. I've tried to work on them at work, but I ran into an issue of it's kind of hard to. Like, my job is really fucking easy, and there is a lot of downtime, but I keep finding it's hard to concentrate when I have to keep an ear out. I end up being too paranoid over what I hear. Actually, I think it's a little cooler if it's like partly undone. Listening out, like, honestly, yeah, like, it's literally a job where I get to put my own natural paranoia at work. And I end up being up most of the night anyway, so it's like, ah, a job that's perfect for me. Mm. Let's see, like when you have an appointment at 4 p.m., so you sit there for 7 hours, like. Actually, no. I've actually managed to get around doing that. I just set a metric fuck ton of timers. So, like, for example, for work, I have a timer set 2 hours before I need to do anything. And when that timer goes off, I know that that's when I need to start getting ready to go. Because it gives me plenty of time to actually finish getting dressed and ready, getting all my stuff together for it, and accounts for any accidental getting distracted time. Pardon. Morts, yes. Oh, dismissing that. I feel like there should be another version of this. Or I guess maybe I didn't. I do have a reference I made of this in easy pose though, so that's something. I will say that's a good amount done though. Like it's part of that one done. I got the bad in screen here. Actually, I need to adjust this a hair. Just so I don't accidentally like include that as part of that. Got a death sequence done. Another death sequence. Mainly a lot of death sequences. And that one's already basically done. There. Well, I'll think about it. Maybe it looks like it's got the folds. I don't know. But this one was already done, so it's like one finished, one done, 2 done, 3 done, and 4 and a 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4.5 done, which ain't bad. Hey, Justice, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. You've come in at the end. Cause I am heckin' fucking tired. Let's see. Gonna put away my tablet really quick. Feels kind of nice having like a late stream. Cause I haven't done like art as part of my streams in a while.